right here, battling the yard, is man versus nature. The epic uh, challenge of everybody always saying is that man trying to overcome the real nature of the of your environment, and it's like in the end, who and I think it usually always man. In the end, the lawnmowers always win. They you felt like the lawnmower wins because they're able to cut down the grass, but at the end, it's always the yard that wins. But we live to battle another day. So right now we are battling these weeds in the front yard. Um, the grass was just cut about less than a month ago, I guess. Um, and so since it's been dry, grass hadn't really grown, but you see that there was a bunch of these like dandelion-ish weeds are growing, and these ones with the purple flowers are growing, and a bunch of other weeds that really not supposed to be in this yard. I'm not really sure what we're going to do with this yard other than it's being a yard. I'm really not home enough for really do much in it, and it's not like really my yard to make much changes. It's my mother's yard, and I don't think she want me. If it was my yard, I'd probably have make kind of thing in the goat pen, but it's not. So maybe in the future I can convince my mother to let me put a goat pen up here, but I don't think it's gonna happen. So, or or a garden. Also, another thing I could probably do is put another thing in the garden, but I don't know. That's a lot of commitment, and I don't think my mom would go for that either. So I think we just don't have to just work on maintaining what we got. So yeah, please hit the like, subscribe, share the video if you guys want. It's always good to work with other people so I don't get off task. So thank you guys for being here. Give me the ability of getting this job done in like the next hour. Since this is usually an hour-long live stream. So my goal is try to get all these weeds pulled in this front yard in an hour. I got gloves. I got this thing. I don't even know what the thing is. But I thought it could be used for like digging into the ground to get the weeds out. And then we got a whole cat bin right here for when we used to have cats. Now I'm going to be throwing the yard waste into all the. So yeah, without further ado, let's get started, and we can answer some questions and stuff. And I'm trying to work on myself right now, doing some like working on myself. So I feel that I do it without a shirt on. Want to show off all my muscles I've been building. I've been working out a lot. Been going to the gym and doing training and working out, walking, and traveling around. It's really my travels. So I'm really like white because I don't ever take off my shirt. So I need to take off my shirt so I can get some sun. Also trim up my beard a little bit. So, kind of help with my appearance a little bit because I felt like it was getting way too long. I mean, I definitely want to have a beard. Get that, like, wizard, magical, like, cool person, like, cool guys definitely have beards. I feel like guys that don't have beards are kind of lame. Like, I'm better than you because I don't have a beard. you know, I don't know. I feel like people with beards are pretty cool. Or definitely have a beard. Not a man unless you have a beard. Men both be hairy. Both have beards. That's what separates the men from the boys. So yeah. So I'm not really doing a good job pulling the weeds out. But definitely a lot easier to pull the weeds once I loosen them up with this thing. So that's kind of what I'm doing. I'm just kind of going around loosening the weeds up with this and kind of digging around. Around weeds. Trying to get sure how much, but I've done this before, and it's kind of like it does as you loosen them up quickly. It does leave little holes in your yard though, but I think the grass will eventually cover over that. Because the holes are not too big. And if there is a problem, I guess they can always come back with some sand and even it out. We actually got 6 people in here. And I saw a couple come. Why is the grass yellow? So we haven't had much rain lately, and we don't have a sprinkler system, and it's been really hot. You know, it's like been the hottest summer in history. Every summer been the hottest summer in history. So grass is yellow because a lack of water. But we can spend the money to install a sprinkler system and all that, but then that will cause the grass to grow, which in turn will create another job. You know, now that's another thing that's really funny about like people in yards. It's like people literally are fascinated with that. You know, I actually went to school for landscaping, and people always like focuses on trying to get the greenest, lushest lawn ever. But then by doing that, is by watering it, spending all that time and money to water it and to fertilize it and do all the things, and then all that does is make it grow more and just causing adding work to create more work. You know, trying to overcome nature. You know, and you know nature is always going to win. You know, and like if you don't cut the grass, if you don't water the grass, then the grass won't grow, and then you don't have to cut it. I mean, it's really apparent. Like if you don't water the grass won't grow, and the grass doesn't grow, then you don't have to cut it. It's like, we still gotta cut it, but not as often. You know, like grass is one of these things that's like the biggest crop in the whole planet, and it really accomplishes nothing. You know, we irrigate more grassland than any other crops in the world, and it literally accomplishes were there any birds in that house? Okay, so there's this birdhouse over here, and it's actually not a birdhouse. It's actually like a beehive house. It's actually like there's like they're not honeybees, but they are some other type of bees are a natural pollinator. So they pollinate bees, which is like a native bees that are for pollinating, and these are specimen combs for like bees to kind of live in. I don't know. I don't really know that much about it, but I know that's like a actual product made by like people to protect this certain type of bee. That's pretty much all I know. Because they're good pollinators and they're not really bad bees like they got wasps or anything. They're actually helpful. And they don't really sting you or anything. It's really, yeah, it's kind of neat. Like people building things to help the plants out. So yeah, I'm still working on my school bus. I have a school bus that I'm working on, that I'm planning on traveling the country, but I haven't been getting any love and support on that project. I have a mechanic that's been working on the bus, but I'm not really quite sure that he is able to get the bus fixed. I'm kind of looking for another mechanic. So because I'd rather be traveling and stuff than living in my mom's yard. Right now I'm visiting my mom for a short period of time. It's until I save up some money to get the bus fixed and get at least enough money to get back on the road traveling again, even if it out of a backpack. It's actually quite expensive to be living out of a backpack sometimes, because you got food and hotels and all the other expenses of traveling and going to events and stuff like that. I want to get back doing those things, but in order to keep doing those things, I need your support by liking, subscribing, becoming a member. You know, keep me motivated on trying to do what I can to make the world a better place. You're making, no, it's not really my house, so I don't have the position to put in a garden. But I would love to do a garden if I can. I have done gardens in the past, and it'd be nice if maybe I can talk to some of the neighbors and planting a garden. But it's kind of a long type of year for that. Doing gardening. But maybe it can help some neighbors with a garden. Could probably put out some posts and help some neighbors. Some people. I mean, it doesn't even have to be right here. I can help with gardens all over the place. But yeah, I like doing gardening, landscaping, but it's not my house. That's, one of the reasons. I don't have a right to just start doing things like adding gardens and, they kind of, lucky that they want me to do this. They like really look at, it's really strange, like, because my family want to feel like they're in control. It's like, it's their house, so they want to feel like they're in control, but, so they don't really like me doing much projects around the house, because they don't want to, like, lose the whole control thing. But hopefully one day I have my own house, or hopefully one day I can come into a better understanding with my family to let me do more projects here. Um, they heard that I was working on RVs and stuff here, and they kind of got mad at me. Like, how dare you do that here at my house? Build a solar system and for somebody in our yard. You're not allowed to do stuff like that. Like, jeez. If I'm not allowed to do things, I'm not allowed to live, I'm not allowed to operate my life, then why do I want to be here? They don't even like people coming over to look at to buy a vehicle. I have these 2 vehicles I'm working on fixing up. And they're like, oh, I don't know if I really want people coming by the house and looking at the cars for sale. It's like, gee. Can you, like, sell them somewhere else in the house? I can't understand that because you don't want white strangers already where you live. Why didn't you just scrap them? I'm like, I'm not just going to scrap a car for $100 that runs and drives. Because you don't want people to come over to the house to buy a car. I'll just take the car down to the, down. So I'll just take the car and meet them at like a public parking lot. Like, what if it breaks down and then you're responsible? Like, if I tell people that it's a fix-it-up, they go understand that it might break down. That's why I'm only selling it to them for $1,000, because it's a fix-it-up. If it was like a reliable car that didn't need work, it would be thousands of dollars. There you go. That's actually a good thing to do. It's like, oh, I'm using this thing. So. Then get this thing and work it. But I'm just here visiting, you know, for a certain period of time. Yeah, I have a little tiny house in my backyard pretty much. It's not a full house though, but it's like a little shed that I'm more living in. So, yeah, I need some yard tools and stuff. I mean, I could just mow these down, but I'm trying to get rid of the weeds so they don't grow back. By actually pulling them out by the weeds, the roots, so they won't grow back. Because if I just mow them down, they're just gonna keep growing back. Until I don't know if I can start building another house on the property. That'd be epic, but it's not even that big of a property to do that. Once I get it'd be nice to get my bus out here, and that way I have a nice piece of nice house I can turn into something, you know. It's funny, the little shed I stay in is smaller than my house. Smaller than my bus. Or maybe I have my bus more organized too, you know. I'm hungry. Look how many weeds. Last year I did pretty good. I got pretty much this whole section all the way from here that way done. So I got like a 10-foot by 10-foot section pretty much done already. With a lot of weeds, and I got this whole cat dish done. And how long did that take me? I'm purely down a lot. I'm walking back and forth, reading comments. 20-25 minutes. Alright, well, I'll be back. Go dump this. Dump this. Refill my water or soda cup. I have ice and soda. I don't know. I probably should just. No, it's pretty full. I'm just gonna go dump this and. I don't know why I'm so bloated. My stomach is every time I come home, I'm like, feel like my stomach is like in pain. So yeah, hit the like button if this video goes good. I might do a live stream in the backyard tomorrow. Yeah. I'm also working on getting a down payment on a middle school bus. It's cold. Alright, I'm gonna move the live stream up a little bit since I already got this 10 by 12 section done pretty much, and now I can move forward. Yeah, that's pretty funny. I am pulling up wildflowers. Ah. Okay, well. Alright, well. I don't even know. Alright. pulling weeds off it rains a lot easier. Because of wet ground. Yeah, maybe. That's why I haven't rained in weeks. It rained a little bit yesterday. Alright, well I gotta go to the bathroom. I mean, if I got, let's check how many people I have in the live stream. Maybe I keep going. Oh, I do have 6 people in the live stream. I should get going. Keep going. I gotta go to the bathroom. Alright, well, I'm gonna end the live stream and I might do another live stream. I don't know. But I got about half the yard done.